cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night beneath the mistletoe. It's cold outside.
Hello you guys, and welcome to my Christmas vibes early morning clean with me. I'm going to be doing some cleaning and organizing in today's video and taking you guys along for the entire journey. And today's video is actually sponsored by the company Wright and their awesome robot vacuums and mops. These things are amazing and I can't wait to share more about them later on, but thanks for clicking on the video and watching. And at this part of the morning cleaning routine, I am going through and just setting up all the chairs and things, tying back curtains and getting ready for my robot vacuum and mop to do its thing. And this is the Yeti Vac 2 Pro. It is a robot vacuum and mop. It is oscillating mop head with all kinds of things. It works for carpet, it works for hard floors, and I love it because you can just pop this attachment off and it goes from a robot vacuum to a robot mop and vacuum all at the same time. So if you're a busy person and you like things to be working while you're working, that's one thing I always talk about is having your machines to be working while you are, so you're getting twice the work finished and ticked off your to-do list. But the Yeti robot vacuums and mops all come with the capability to use their app, which is awesome. So you can start it from away from home or wherever you are. If you want it to clean, it will map your home so you can do specific rooms. Or if you're not super tech savvy, there is the button on the top of the machine that you can press and it will go and vacuum and do everything for you. So whatever level you have with comfort of using a robot vacuum, it's definitely an option. As you can see here on the left side of the screen, the floor is kind of getting damp because you can see it mopping. And then on the right side, you can see it is dry and dirty. You can't really see it in the film, but I promise you it is grimy from having two toddlers. And let's just say I did not go easy on this thing. As you can see, this is post meals. I wanted to do a Cheerio test and just throw some down, and it literally sucked up every single one of them. So it is amazing. You can also get the self-emptying station for it. It is a charging station and it self-empties, so it will suck all of the dirt and grime out. And then I wanted to give you a quick before here of what the mop head looked like. And this is after. That's how well it picked up and did on my floors, and I can throw this in the wash and clean it, and it's ready to go for another day. So I will have the link to this thing in the description box below for you guys to check out. And thank you again to Yeti for sponsoring today's video. Now, while my robot vacuum is working, I'm going to start tackling the kitchen, picking up the things from the counters from breakfast and wiping everything down, putting away all of the clean dishes, emptying the dishwasher, and then getting it loaded up with any dishes we have for breakfast. That's part of what I love to do the night before if I am not completely exhausted, because I always get comments of, are you not tired at night? Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. There are definitely certain nights I crash on the couch and the sink is full of dishes and I don't start the laundry or do anything like that. So if you're in that mode, it's okay. You need to give yourself some grace. It's all right. But if you can and you feel like it and you want to tackle some things, having that dishwasher loaded up the night before and ready for you to unload the next morning is so incredibly helpful. So that is what we're tackling right now. But thank you guys again so much for watching. I am glad you're here and cleaning along with me. You'll have to let me know if you're cleaning or getting motivated. What are you guys up to today? know what it is about setting up the camera, but if you film YouTube videos, then I'm sure you can relate to this. But my toddler absolutely loves to come and like dance in front of the camera. And she's like, oh, mommy, I need to make a video, as she calls it. She can't quite say video, so she calls them her videos. Now that the dishwasher is empty, I'm going ahead and piling every single dish that I can wash in the dishwasher into the dishwasher. That just helps me feel so much more motivated and ready to tackle the hand wash dishes that are in the sink. It also kind of dwindles that pile down, so it makes you feel like, oh yes, okay, I can do this. I couldn't do all of the other maybe. I didn't have the motivation for that, but these few dishes I can tackle. So whatever helps to keep you motivated and keep you going, do that. And if you are just sitting there watching the video, go ahead and grab a pad and write down some of the things you want to do for the rest of the day or you want to do tomorrow. Having that to-do list is so fun, and you get this little burst of serotonin every single time you check something off or tick it off your to-do list. So highly recommend that. If you want a little way to feel motivated, make a to-do list and check it off. Even though you may remember, okay, I need to wash the dishes tomorrow, there's something about checking it off the list that just feels so rewarding. I wanted to do a quick little introduction for those of you that don't know me. This is the first video you've ever clicked on of mine. My name is Ashley and my channel is called Spoonful of Cleaning, and I love sharing cleaning, organizing, decluttering, and all of the real life mom life in between of being a mom of 2 toddlers. So if that is content that you're interested in, you love having a virtual cleaning buddy to listen to and clean along with, then be sure to click the red subscribe button below. If you do enjoy the video, then be sure to click the thumbs up button as well. It really does help to support the channel, and it also tells YouTube, hey, people that like cleaning videos like this video, so maybe we should show it to someone else. And that really does help to support the channel in just a small and free way to you guys. But thank you guys again all for the love and support. If you are a returning subscriber, hey girl, hey, thank you so much for being here. I hope your day is going fantastic and you are feeling great and motivated and doing well. Now we are on to doing a little laundry folding, kind of bouncing around with multiple tasks here, trying to get laundry done, get the kitchen tidied back up for the rest of the week and everything. So we are bouncing around here, but if you have some laundry in your dryer, go ahead and pause the video, run grab it, and let's fold it together. That way it is done whenever the video is over, and you can feel so good that you're like, oh, I knocked something off my to-do list. There is no longer laundry haunting me in that dryer, because we all know it tends to do that. So let's go ahead and knock it out together. anyone else like to just stand back and look at the room you just cleaned and enjoy it? And especially as a mom, enjoy it for the few minutes that it's clean because, well, you live here and it's probably going to be dirty a few minutes later. But now I am just on to tidying up our fridge. We had gotten groceries delivered and restocked the fridge, but everything had just kind of been tossed in there. You know how that goes. You're in a rush, but cold things need to go in the fridge. So everything gets just thrown in wherever they can fit. So I wanted to go through, straighten things up, put things where they go so we can easily find them and make our lives throughout the week a lot easier. I know if I don't do this, I am all the time like just avoiding my refrigerator because it's not organized and I don't want to deal with it because it is a stress trigger. So if that is something that stresses you out, take the 5 to 10 minutes and do it. You will thank yourself later, and it is so rewarding to look in the refrigerator and see it be so clean. And while the produce that I just kind of washed, rinsed off there in the sink is drying on the towel, I wanted to pop back into the laundry room and fold up the next load of clothes. I'm trying to get them out while they're warm so they don't get super wrinkled. I don't know about you guys, but ours get so wrinkled if they just lay in the dryer for too long once they've cooled and everything. So trying to do better of getting everything folded and still keep it looking nice. So that is what I'm tackling now. And then we will bounce back into the kitchen and go through all of that fruit, get it put away in my little fruit containers, and be ready for the week ahead. And I will typically receive comments or DMs on Instagram asking about what some of my favorite organization products are or something that I used in a video. And I have those listed in my Amazon storefront, which you can find a link to down below. You can find them under cleaning and organization. I try to keep that updated with all of my fruit and veggie containers and different things I use in the refrigerator, different containers in there, or my favorite cleaning products, things like that. So you can find a lot of that fun stuff there in the description box below if that is something you are interested or wondered about. Highly recommend those. I love the clear containers. At first I thought it was just a fad and it was like, oh, you just want to spend a lot of money to make your refrigerator look like Pinterest. And actually, after trying it and seeing it, the clear containers help me so much because I can actually look in my refrigerator and kind of see a little bit easier of what's there, what's not there. And like with the fruits and berries, it actually keeps the produce better and tasting fresher longer, which I really appreciate. And then like my egg containers that you saw me using earlier, I really like those because I can see how many eggs I have versus the other containers where it's usually like just a yellow egg carton or a blue egg carton or whatever color your grocery store uses. So highly recommend checking some of those, and there'll definitely be sales coming up with Black Friday. So if they are on your list, be sure to check those out because you might snag one at a really good deal soon. So I wanted to share this quick little goulash recipe that I'm going to be making for our lunch. I just use a box of macaroni and cheese. You can use whatever kind that you like. They have lots of different like styles and flavors. They've got thick and creamy, like whatever you want to use. And then some Italian style diced tomatoes. That'll focus. Yeah. Italian style diced tomatoes, 1 onion, and then 1/2 pound of hamburger meat. So we're going to go ahead and assemble all this and start cooking so you guys can see this super easy and inexpensive recipe. All right, and now that I have that pot of water going, I've put some salt in it. That way it can be boiling and ready for the pasta. I'm gonna go ahead and brown this half a pound of hamburger meat in my skillet, and then we'll keep going. And while the meat is browning and the water is getting ready to boil, I'm just gonna go ahead and dice up this onion. You can dice it finely, you can dice it in strips, however you prefer your onion. Some people like it really almost minced, or some people like it thick cut. So however you prefer it works great for this recipe. After the meat is starting to brown a bit, I will go ahead and add in the onion and let it kind of cook with it until they become translucent. So that's usually 3 to 5 minutes. And then after that happens, I will go ahead and add in the diced tomatoes. That way they can kind of saute and just soften up a little bit more and make them really, really nice and tasty. After I've let the diced tomatoes cook for about 5 minutes, then I'll go ahead and add in the cheese pack from the Kraft or whatever macaroni and cheese. I had great value this particular day. They all work the same, so whatever flavor you like. If you want to switch it with turkey meat instead of hamburger meat, you could do pork, whatever your flavor is. Go ahead and do that, and then just dump in the pasta after it has been cooked according to the box directions. Strain it and then add it in, and it is really good. It is a hit with my toddlers, which is amazing, especially when you can find toddler friendly meals. So that is what the recipe looks like, and it tasted so good. But that's gonna do it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and thank you again for Yeetie for sponsoring today's video, and I will see you guys next time in another one. Bye.